Okay, so this is which question on
This is
the...
for number 4.
Number 4, practice exam 3-170. So we're being asked to plot y equals, I'm going to just use a slightly different one, so where we have a different example. Let's say 7 minus 4 cosine, and then I'm going to do something like 2x minus pi over 4. It's way more complicated than what you'll probably see, so that makes it nice. Okay, so then what you do is you draw your 8 boxes. And remember, these boxes even show up in the tangent and cosecant graphs. We do that, we still put these little boxes in the middle. These little 8 boxes. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is whatever value this is here, this goes right here on the y-axis. Now 7 plus 4, now it doesn't matter whether this is a minus or a plus. I'm still going to say 7 plus 4 and put it here. And 7 minus 4 is 3. Now these numbers could be positive or negative, it doesn't matter. And what I'm going to do is, since it's a negative, I'm going to flip the cosine graph upside down when I draw it. So normally cosine looks like that, and sine looks like that, but I'm going to flip the cosine upside down, so it's going to actually look like this. Is it windy out there? We're going to have a storm. Wait a minute, at least this is better powered. Okay, so we've got the plot in there. And so that's taken care of, so we got that, and that taken care of. Now we have the mess. This mess is theta. And so we've actually already plotted this relative to theta. And this is, there we go. So this would be like basically half credit at this point. Maybe more, depends on other factors. We want to know what these are related, how these are related to x. So theta, this is a way of writing theta. When theta is 0, we want to know what x is. So we just solve. And that's something most of us are pretty okay with. Do something of this nature to get it, figure out what x is. And that x is associated with that theta. And I'm just going to erase this so I have more room to write.
Is this still on video?
I'm recording all this.
Is it gonna? Do you know? Is it gonna go on Blackboard? Or?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
You don't mind?
Because I'm not writing it down, so it's
Oh no! You don't have to write it down.
Okay.
No, my only question is whether YouTube is gonna choke again. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe it's the storm. Okay, so this is 2x minus pi over 4. It's neat to have someone in my video. I should have you come and watch more. Okay, so 2 pi. This expression is theta equals pi, and so this is gonna be pi over 4 plus 4 pi over 4, which is 5 pi over 4, and then I'm just going to divide by 2 again. This would be a nasty problem, but it's okay, right? It's still easier than, why is this not? It's still easier than the way the book shows you to do it. Okay, so then this is again theta is equal to 2 pi. And so if you realize, wait a minute, I just added 4 pi, I can just realize, wait a minute, it's got to be equally spaced. I'm adding 4 pi over 8, and then I can just actually add 4 pi over 8 to this. I don't have to solve. But if I wanted to, I end up with x is equal to 9 pi over 8. So once you get the pattern and you know what's happening, you don't need to continue that process. So the thing you want to watch out for is, in this case, the 0 doesn't occur. The 0 is, somewhere roughly over here, but I don't really care. But if the 0 occurs somewhere in here, you should find it and sort of highlight it, which that one's wrong, but that's what I did in class. In class, I think it was somewhere in here was the 0, so I put a mark there. So, and also, there's no 0 here. Like, if the 0 occurred somewhere in this interval, you might put a line there to indicate it.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense?